The Ring of Bells is essentially your quintessential English pub in the middle of Dartmoor. We have the opportunity to know exactly where our meat and our produce is being grown or reared, the husbandry that comes behind it, and the whole philosophy that goes from farmer to abattoir to butcher and then to chef, and bringing together the whole animal, so we're utilising everything, and that's what I really want to bring to this establishment and make it slightly different in that respect. Some people say they source their food and their produce locally, however that might just be a local butcher. Where that meat has essentially derived from, no one's really sure. It's really important to me that when we say local, we mean local, so that means that the animal was farmed locally, it's being treated with respect during its life, it's been treated with respect at the abattoir, and it's been treated with respect at the butchers. And then again, when it comes to here into our kitchen, we're trying to produce the great dishes from all parts of the animal, so from the nose to the tail, the offal and the clean cuts, and make sure that we're delivering unique dishes from that animal. And that's really important because it shows that we respect that animal as a whole as well. In order to illustrate that, today we're going to be going down to see Tony and Rosemary down at a farm down the road from us, and meet a Dexter called Colin and see what they're doing, and making sure that they're producing a consistent product, but also something that's very tasty and something that, while it's on this earth, is really well looked after and part of their family, I suppose.
We're Tony and Rosemary Bart. We were brought up in Hampshire, rural Hampshire. We spent all our working lives in London, and when we got to retirement age, we wanted to come back to the country and have some land and keep some animals. Where we differ, I think, from large-scale commercial producers is that they will try and fatten up their beef in the shortest possible time to get the maximum throughput and the maximum profit. We allow ours they're born here, they're raised here, they grow on for about 30 months usually, so they're in peak condition when they go to the abattoir. We're trying to go for good husbandry and quality meat rather than trying to maximise profits.
Knowing where your animal or where your meat is coming from makes a huge difference, and I think if it wasn't for that, then I would be eating far less meat.
Most years we've hired a bull in from outside, and we can carefully select the genetics of the bull we get in so that we can maintain good genetic diversity in the herd, and pick bulls that are nice and beefy and that are good natured, because if you have a nasty bull, you tend to get nasty offspring, and if you have a nice bull, you get nice offspring. When I take them to the abattoir, it's just the two of us. We don't have anybody else around because they're always a bit wary of strangers, and we want them to just be very calm and get it into the trailer and away without everybody wondering what's going on.
We're reassured it's a small family-run business. We were recommended this particular abattoir by a local butcher who has used it for a number of years, and Tony sets off early in the morning, as early as possible, so that he can be like first in the queue.
He's then offloaded from the trailer and dispatched immediately, so the stress is minimal. I know that they're not stressed. I know that they're not ill-treated when they get to the abattoir.
You know they don't have to wait around.
And I know they don't have to wait around.
Dexters themselves are a small cow, so they're not very commercial. However, they taste great. So we're able to make the economics work for us by buying direct from the farmer, and then using the local skills in Cox and Maff in our butcher to ensure that we're getting the best value for money and being able to deliver the best quality meat at an affordable price. By cutting out the middlemen, we have provenance in terms of where we're sourcing the meat, and we understand how that animal's been reared, and also we're able to get the whole cow at a far reduced price. And we're going to utilise the whole cow, so we're going to come up with lots of different interesting dishes, from sweetbreads, to your fillets and your standard steaks, and all of it should taste great.